What if artificial intelligence could help scientists come up with a cure for cancer? Would you take a vaccine developed by AI or with the help of AI if it was guaranteed to cure your cancer? Any type of cancer. You could have melanoma like I had, skin cancers, breast cancer, doesn't matter where it's located on the body. If it could cure your cancer, would you take that vaccine? Hi, I'm Sean, Melanoma Mom here. Join me in my mission to prevent skin cancer by wearing sunscreen and also subscribing to my channel. This is exciting. They started human trials of this vaccine AI technology back in 2017, and it has come a long way since then. Let me tell you all about it. Scientists are using AI technology to help identify mutations in cancer tumors so that our own immune system can recognize these mutations. Then they are taking this information, which is personalized to each individual person, and creating a vaccine for specific individuals. The vaccine is designed to help our own immune system hunt down and kill the mutations that are causing the cancer. In 2017, Moderna partnered with the big pharmaceutical Merck to start human trials so that instead of identifying cancer based on where it's located in your body, this new AI technology teaches your immune system to fight the mutated cells within your own body, no matter where they are located. How are they doing this? I hope you're following me so far. I am not a sciencey person. This is fascinating though. For each patient in this human trial, they sequenced their DNA so that it looked at which ones were healthy and which ones were mutations. By comparing the two differences, they discovered hundreds and even thousands of mutations in cancer cells. So then they used AI to identify 34 mutations in each individual. The criteria for choosing these 34 mutations, because there were hundreds and sometimes thousands in patients, they taught the AI to look for the mutations that would elicit the strongest response from the patient's very own immune system. Now, if you know anything about artificial intelligence, you know it has to be trained to do these things. You can't just type in an algorithm. AIs actually learn. So Moderna and Merck partnered with a university and acquired biopsy samples that they used to train the AI to identify the cancer cells and versus the healthy ones. So based on all of this information, the company was able to produce a vaccine that was individualized per patient. So the vaccine triggered a major response within each patient's body. It rallied the troops together, the immune cells, so that they could attack numerous cancer cells that exhibited these 34 specific proteins within a patient's body that the AI earlier had identified. Now, this response caused the patient's body to produce these specific proteins that were associated with a specific virus or cancer. This is where it gets a little confusing, so let me break it down. The vaccine produced proteins, but not the actual cancer or the virus. These proteins have similarities and are proteins that exist within the cancer and the virus, but they aren't the cancer or the virus specifically. So if you recognize the name Moderna, you know that Moderna came out with COVID vaccines. COVID-19 vaccines were produced with this same technology. When you get the COVID shot, the way I understand it is that it gives you the proteins associated with that virus so that your body builds up these fighters, these fighting cells to then attack the actual virus based off of the protein that has been identified in the virus. The company's belief is that our very own immune systems are able to fight off cancer because our bodies already do this. Naturally, our bodies come into contact with mutations that our bodies are already fighting off. When we are unhealthy, produce these cancerous cells, and need extra help from vaccines to totally obliterate and pump up our immune system that we already have, which I think is pretty cool. So scientists are targeting the genetic signature of the cancer and treating it based off of each individual's genetic signature rather than basing treatment off of location and body, which that seems to make more sense to me, right? Because people have melanoma in different places in your body, and we tend to just treat that one area. Whereas if there was an individualized vaccine, it would help your entire body fight off the cancer rather than just focusing on the one specific area. It makes a lot of sense to me. I'm really excited about this. All right, so here are some statistics. As of June of 2023, Moderna and Merck reported that roughly 68% of patients with stage 3 and 4 melanomas responded positively to the vaccine. So that's a little over half. However, 32% either saw their cancer continue to spread after the treatment or they died. Scientists say that as this technology becomes more and more sophisticated and personalized and individualized, the technology will get better over time. But of course, all this depends on humans willing to test out these vaccines. I will link the article that I found this information from in the description box of this video if you want to read. They have a few more statistics at the bottom of the article concerning other types of cancer and patient trials that are happening currently. If anybody watching has been involved in one of these trials and can share about that, please let me know, because I know many of my viewers and people who have shared their melanoma diagnosis stories here have shared their experience with trials. Getting into a trial program to help them fight their stage 3 and stage 4 cancers, melanoma cancers. If you would like to share your experience in trials, or if you are actively involved in one of these personalized vaccines, reach out to me, let me know. This is my email address right here.